I still have a dream.
Yes.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the MLK America's Sunday Supper, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. None of this is on the script right now, but I want to introduce myself. I'm Laura Harris, and I need for you to start watching ABC Action News 5 to 7 at noon, Monday through Friday.
What a wonderful way to start our program and to celebrate this Sunday. And so if you would, please join me in thanking Points of Light and the Corporation for National and Community Service. With many communities struggling to access financial and human services, volunteer service can be a powerful force. Volunteers mentoring and reading to children, visiting veterans, preparing financial resource packets for our free tax sites, packing food for those in need, and swinging hammers at a Habitat for Humanity build. The work of those volunteers supports United Way in fulfilling our mission to work to help people in underserved communities achieve their academic and financial potential.
With great honor and pleasure that I bring greetings on behalf of the school board and the superintendent of schools. We have appreciated and enjoyed a wonderful partnership with the United Way in the main that we share the same goals and appreciation for our community.
I'm Kanika Tomlin, Deputy Mayor of the City of St. Petersburg. Very pleased. As Dr. King eloquently pointed out, everyone can be great because everyone can serve. Dr. King challenged all Americans to answer the call for service with a sincere effort to do what you can, where you can.
My name is Hugh Jacobs, and on behalf of the Corporation for National and Community Service, I would like to thank all of you for this wonderful kickoff this week for the National Martin Luther King Service Day.
I'm Mary Register, and I get to represent two great organizations today and bring greetings to you from both Volunteer Florida, the Governor's Commission on Community Service in Tallahassee, and from the Florida Association for Volunteer Resource Management.
Next we have a senior from East Bay High School who will be reading a poem that he wrote.
Presenting yourself in a form that challenges our mindsets and triggers emotions that cause our nails to penetrate the surface of our palm and mold our subconscious into a weapon for revenge. Our minds were meant for greatness, but my generation is full of lost souls, obeying commands with their eyes wide open, but still blind to the facts because their ears bleed of opinions that steer
We
their
now have a
lives.
short film we want to show you. It's from PBS Independent Lens Films provided by the Points of Light and is titled The Graduates. At this time, will you please direct your attention to the screen?
The people that I know that dropped out, they either joined a gang or just staying at home or working.
I didn't know anybody that ever graduated high school and went off to do something good with their lives.
School is starting to look like prison to me.
having like people bully me, being like, oh no, you're a fag. I feel like dropping out.
My mom was evicted and we had no place to go.
I was really deep into the gang.
I felt like, I was like worthless.
When I realized exactly how being undocumented would affect me, I did have that thought of dropping out of high school. School was such a big part of my life that I couldn't imagine doing anything else. I typed in illegal students. The first thing that came up was an article about the DREAM Act. My dad and my mom, they risked their lives crossing the border to bring me here. This is sort of me doing my little bit to give back.
Junior year, my family became homeless, and that really, really brought me down. If I feel angry, I just pull out a pen and write.
I love that you took an ordinary children's story and used it as a metaphor, really sophisticated, and that you used it as what's called an extended metaphor.
There were times where I just didn't feel I was intelligent because, I stopped going to school. I love my son, I love spending time with him, but I'm not doing anything for me or for his future. Being in school again after 2 years, that was scary for me. It just feels kind of normal now. It reminds me that I am intelligent, that I am smart. I catch on pretty quick.
My sister was the first one to join the gang. Then of course, my brother, he ended up joining the gang. All my friends who grew up with me sold drugs, so I thought that was gonna be my career.
So remember, bring your SAT ticket. Make sure you have your calculator.
I became a first-generation college student, and my dream was to come back to City Heights and help students there too. I actually was able to change, and now look at what I'm doing. I'm actually changing my community as well.
I feel proud when I make a difference. If I did this big thing, I could do bigger things.
After all the obstacles that I overcame, I did it.
Let me say this to you, class of 2013. When you look into the reflection of your mirror, I want you to think about how you see yourself and not what everybody else thinks about you.
I was serving. I had no choice. Being a product of that civil rights movement, it was just an expectation from my parents that because I had been blessed so, that I was going to give. And it was never ever a choice for me. And I'm thankful that I was able to walk in that blessing. So I like to
keynote speaker for the afternoon. Mr. Cassius Butts was appointed by President Barack Obama in 2011 to be the Regional Administrator for the U.S. Small Business Administration. He is responsible for delivery of SBA programs in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee. During his appointment, he has managed oversight of 2 record-breaking years for SBA lending in his region with nearly $8 billion in SBA-backed loans to small businesses.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. That's for the folks who beat me to the red velvet cake. It's like you're already into it. But it is such a joy and honor to be here today. I really have to first kind of really thank everyone, and that's, we already know, continue eating, continue to grab your food. We want to make certain that everyone has the opportunity to be fed by some food. It's Sunday. This is the day that we typically will honor a lot of different things, a lot of different entities. I hope to feed you with some good wisdom. And so I just want to first say I bring you greetings from our 44th President of the United States, President Barack Obama.
He has impacted the lives of countless students, telling them all the time that, quote, "You are the master of your own destiny." His fighting spirit and love of knowledge is continuously passed on to young medical students who take the time to listen to a professor's journey out of poverty and into success. It is with great honor that we award the Hands-On Mountaintop Award to Dr. Martin T. Williams.
Good afternoon. I am indeed both honored yet humbled by this most prestigious award. So to the members of the United Way Mountaintop, I say thank you very much.